Today I'm asking a question that might upset some Romanians, some Hungarians, and probably a few people in the comment section before they even watch the video. Should Transylvania be Hungarian? Now relax, don't start typing angry comments just yet. I'm not a historian, I'm not a politician, I'm just a foreigner living in Romania who became curious about one of the most controversial questions in this part of Europe. Because if you look at history, things are not always as simple as they seem. So today let's talk about Transylvania, Hungary, Romania, history, identity, and one question that still creates arguments more than 100 years later. Welcome to From Mora with Love. Bun venit pe canal! For many people outside Eastern Europe, Transylvania means Dracula, castles, mountains, and maybe vampires. But for Romanians and Hungarians, it means something much bigger. It means history, it means identity, and sometimes it means arguments. When I first came to Romania, I heard people talking about Transylvania as an important part of Romania. Then I learned that many Hungarians see the region very differently. That made me curious. Why do two nations look at the same place and tell such different stories? Hai să vedem! If you look back in history, Transylvania was connected to the Hungarian kingdom for many centuries. So, from Hungarian point of view, the argument is simple. They say this land was part of Hungary for hundreds of years. Why shouldn't we see it as Hungarian? And honestly, I can understand why some Hungarians feel emotional about it. Imagine losing a huge part of your country's territory. Even after generations, people would still talk about it. That's just human nature. Așa este viața. Romanians argue that Transylvania has a long Romanian presence and that many of the people living there were Romanian. After the First World War, borders changed all across Europe and eventually Transylvania became part of Romania. For them, Transylvania is Romanian, not temporarily, not accidentally, Romanian. And if you spend enough time in Romania, you will quickly understand how important this region is to the country's identity. Înțelegi? This is where things get interesting, because I don't think history is a football match where one side wins and the other side loses. History is messy, borders change, empires rise, empires fall, people move, cultures mix. And when you look at Transylvania, you can find arguments that support both narratives. That's why I think the question itself is more interesting than the answer. Should Transylvania be Hungarian? Maybe better question is, can history ever make everyone happy? I don't think so. Nu cred. When I travel around Transylvania today, what I see is something different. I see Romanian cities, I see Hungarian communities, I hear different languages. I see old churches, old buildings and layers of history everywhere. And maybe that's the most fascinating thing about this place. Not who owned it centuries ago, but how many different peoples left their mark on it. Maybe that's what makes Transylvania special, not that it belongs to one nation, but that its history belongs to many. Look at! They sell popcorn, ice cream, hot dogs, sweet pancakes, corn and cotton candy here. My God, it's all so unhealthy. How am I supposed to survive? Frumos, no? So, what do you think? Should Transylvania be Hungarian? Or is this a question that history can never fully answer? Let me know in the comments. And please try not to start a civil war down there. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, share this vlog so it can travel deep into the depths of YouTube. Let's see how far this video goes. This was from Mora with love. See you in the next one. La revedere și pe curând!